That was a little bit uncalled for, John.
What?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for popping into my live stream today. It's very nice to see you all.
Hi, Mary Poppins.
Do I sound funny? Thank you for popping into my live. Oh my God, I can hear myself.
I can hear yourself.
Uh-oh. I need to sort this out. I need headphones because otherwise I can't hear you because I'm doing this on the computer.
Technical difficulties in Yorkshire. Oh my God, it's so loud.
Hang on a second.
Guys, she is so very sorry. She's so very sorry.
There we go. Let's try that.
There we are.
And then let's try that.
There we are.
Right.
Okay.
Does that sound more normal? Do I have an echo? Am I okay? Is my hair good? Is John all right? What's happening, people?
Yes. And I guess you too, John. What's that? Hey, Rachel. John, you shush. We're here for Rachel.
Yes.
Will do. Rachel, take it away.
Okay, guys, if you could just briefly move to the side for a second. John? Just had to get that in there, guys.
Don't worry, guys. She's a lousy shot.
So who have we actually got in the chat then?
Well, are you looking, or do I have to read it to you?
I know. No, do you want to do it, or shall I do it?
Oh, well, it's your show. You're the boss.
Well, be quiet then. Okay, so welcome, Matt Cook in Oregon.
Don't do drugs.
Welcome me, because I'm in there too. Dee Dee, it's good to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming. That would be you, John. Who else we got? Des is in. Cheers, Des. Hi, Des, for the 17th time today. Who else we got? Marty's in. Yay! Cheers, Marty. Wolf is in. Oh, Rick Joysticks. Good to see you, pal. How you doing? John. They can't see you, buddy. You've got to shout when you do stuff like that. You're not shouting, so you're just going to sit there going like that instead. Okay. So, who else we got? I love this. Whenever I go live on my stream, guys, he just sat there behind his camera now, but just try and put me off because he's a douchebag. Who else have we got? Where was I? I was so rudely interrupted. We got
you need some mods.
Yeah, we do need some mods. You're right. Hang on, I'll get onto that. Who wants to be a mod? Put your hands up. So we got Happy Looks. Good to see you as well. And Hippie Chick. Hi. I love how everybody's calling me Raw Dog now. Thanks to you and Yankee. We're loving that.
No, just Yankee.
Liam. Hey, little Liam from your live stream, John. It's good to see you, Liam. Thanks for coming, buddy.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
And Shauna's come in. Thanks, Shauna. Did I say Diana? Diana again. Mod, should we give Dee Dee a mod privilege? I think Dee Dee would make a good mod.
Dee Dee is the original mod. Start with her. Yes.
Where is Budget when you need him? Where is Budget?
Where's Budget?
Mr. Derpy's in. You all right, buddy? How you doing? It's good to see you. Oh, thank you as well for my latest video. I will be your bodyguard, Rachel. I love it. Guys, if you don't know Mr. Derpy, please show him a little bit of love because he is a very creative guy that I met in Northern Ireland, and it was great fun. And basically, we kind of like what's the word? I think abducted is a little bit strong. We kind of kidnapped him for a while, and then he was like, he's like 17 and highly impressionable.
Was he the guy that tried to beat me up?
Was he the guy that what?
That tried to beat me up. I said slug face, and he's like, "What the hell did that guy say?" Or something like that.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, well there we are. Hello, Hippie Chick. Hello, Rick Joystick. Hello, Floral Jungle. Hello, In the Woods with Wolfie. Diana, SFNG, Desmond Donders. Look at that. Shauna Marie Penny got to keep her appendix. That's what I'm talking about, guys. If they take something
That's awesome for her.
Keep it. Don't let them take it. Keep it. And she did.
It's mine.
Marty from Marty's Crew. That would be Tony.
Marty knows what manky means. John, do you want to know what manky means?
You explained it. I meant something. I forget what it was. You like wrote it out.
Well, let me. Oh my God, Sheridan's just coming.
Sheridan?
That's very bad. Sheridan, get out. No abuse from you, mister.
What's a Sheridan?
So Sheridan is my eBay buddy, shall we say. He might not be my eBay buddy after this, though. I'll tell you that. It depends. So,
hey, I'm Sheridan's first subscriber.
Oh, you sharing
I'm
this?
your #1 fan.
He's clearly hitched onto me from Twitter or something. I'm gonna have words with him when I get there. Who asked a question? I think it was Rick. Rick, did you ask a question, buddy? About yeah, there we go. I have a question about British women. Please elaborate, Rick. Feel free.
Yes, we all have questions about British women.
Only the good ones. Thank you very much in my stream. John, as well. I'm going to say, what do you call it?
Today, and I have a nice ass.
Yeah, you look great today, and you have a nice hair. No, actually, you have nice hair, buddy.
You have nice hair. I see what you did. That stripe down the middle is gone.
Yeah, have you seen my skunk? No, you can't because I dyed it.
And you showered this? I mean, I'm just like, it's amazing. I had to wash
everything.
Yeah, I mean, before the show, all I saw was bra, because she's like, I'm gonna wear this, I'm gonna wear this, I'm gonna wear this, and I'm like, should I not?
Guys, can you hear about the wedding again?
She's like, don't worry, everybody's seen it.
Yeah, missed him again. Oh God. Okay, hang on. Floral, Dee, you are a British lady. Why would you have questions about British ladies? Please tell. And yeah. Marty's like, eBay, buddy, is that what they call it these days? Yes, Marty, that's what they call it.
She sells sperm online.
I sell Nucky underwear. If you want the link, I'll put it up in a bit.
That's true. Tell them about your boxing gloves. Tell them about the boxing glove issue.
Oh, you want to know about boxing gloves?
Or anybody. Yeah. Go.
Okay, so a while back, I had an item on eBay, and it was a pair of boxing gloves, old boxing gloves, but they were what are they called? Rise boxing gloves, Mexican, really expensive boxing gloves. They were old, they were knackered, they had a big split in them and everything. I got a message off a guy saying, John, think you can box. Put your hands up. Yeah, punk. So anyway, this guy messages me on eBay and he's like, excuse me, are these dirty and horrible or are they clean? And I was like, well, I cleaned them up because obviously I'm selling them on eBay. He was like, would you mind wearing them for a week again for me and then sending them to me so they're all nasty and sweaty and horrible and stuff? And I was like, yeah, sure, but do you mind if I ask why? And he was like, I simply like my gym gear all nasty and horrible. And I was like, okay.
Legitimate request.
Yeah. And then, what do you call it? So after that, I basically took them to the gym and I handed them out to a bunch of blokes and got them all nasty and sweaty for him with like man sweat and stuff like that. And then I posted them out to him.
So yeah. The rest of the story is that like 3 weeks later, he sent another message and said, excuse me, what kind of underwear do you wear? And she was like, nope, not doing this. No. And she typed that into the no.
What? No, and yes, Dee Dee, you're right. That's his fetish. So I didn't argue with him because he paid 26 quid for something that I was expecting to make a tenner out of. But budget, I just threw up in my mouth. Nice. Where's Yankee?
And by the way, guys, that's a lot of quids.
It is. John, while I tell people about my latest video, just for the giggle, do you want to go and find Yankee for me?
Where would I go and find him?
Just message him on the usual apparatus, please, dear.
And do what with him?
Tell him to get his butt in here, because he said he was coming in. So.
He's coming in here?
Yeah.
You have to invite him, dear.
I know. No, into the chat. Into the chat.
How do I invite him into the chat?
Just go message him and say, get everybody in the chat!
Guys, if you don't know this, Yankee is in the chat. Say hello to Yankee. Please say hello to Yankee. He's in the chat. Because the only other way he can get on screen is if you send him a link. So.
Oh, yes.
So please. Please.
What do you call it?
Say hello to Yankee.
Man sweat, the good stuff. Mr. Derpy's like, yep. I rubbed it against the hairiest, nastiest, sweatiest guys I could find before I posted it now.
That's right.
Anyway, Mr. Shouty American.
What?
Yeah, that would be you. So, what do you call it? I just want to tell people about my last video before you shout anymore. Do you mind?
Okay, this is my normal voice.
I shout out, I'm American! Ah!
Oh my gosh, I have a flat tire. That's what we just say, normal voice, you know.
I don't know, it's just, you know, it comes down to like you ordering like, I don't know, you'd like say, oh, I'd like oysters, please. Why does it have to come? I was like, I like oysters, please!
Because everyone here is deaf.
Oh. Is that what it is? I never knew.
Well, you don't realize that it's a big country. We all live across this giant country. You guys live on that island, so you'd be like, "Oh, can I have some oysters, please?" And we're like, "Hey, you all the way over there, can we have a freaking order of oysters? I asked you 4 times." That's what we got to do.
Is this when you're shouting from like New York to like, I don't know, Colorado or something like that?
That, and we invented the telephone, so we had to shout because we didn't think people could hear us.
Wow. Anyway, I feel the need to tell people about my last video. And
I think you should.
So, guys.
I think you should.
Oh, thank you. So, guys, in the last video that I've just made, feel free to go and check it out, by all means. I did a colour run and a wedding on the same day, within the space of about 3 hours. Oh my god, talk about stressful.
Congratulations on getting married, Rachel.
What was that, John?
Congratulations on your marriage, Rachel.
I didn't get married, John!
Oh, my mistake. I misunderstood you.
Yes, you're an idiot. Yeah, so so yeah, I was like, what do you call it? You can imagine me trying to like drive back from like 10 minutes at the other side of my house to 10 minutes on the opposite side of my house, and I was doing this at like 90 miles an hour. Obviously, the road was 90 miles an hour, though. It wasn't 60 or anything. It was totally 90.
Completely legit speed limit.
John, stop yelling. It's annoying, Sean.
But the stream is called Shouty American.
It is. That was the whole point.
That's the whole point.
Why do British women wear less when it gets colder? Because they're really, really daft, Rick, and I'm not. I like to wear furs and cashmeres and all sorts of nice stuff, and then everybody like looks at me like I'm Nanook of the North. There are too many dick jokes to be had on Rachel's latest video. Oh yeah, Budgie. Budgie, I don't even realise I'm doing it, Paul. I'm sorry, alright? I don't realise I'm doing it.
Jesus Christ. He's right. He's right. You don't realize that you're speaking normally to the camera.
Did anybody else come in, or is this it? Is this all the people that are sticking with me, like, you know? They've had enough already. Rachel, UK spokeswoman. Yeah, Dee Dee, that's not a good idea. I'll just start blabbering about Brexit being rubbish and stuff like that, and, you know, and the mess that. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
What?
Brexit?
Brexit? John, can you remember any of the Yorkshire words that I've taught you, just for the chat's amusement?
For the chat's amusement? Sure, I've learned a lot of Yorkshire words. I just have to think of them. Let me get my notebook out here. You put things in the boot of a car. I mean, that's the trunk.
You going?
Front is called the bonnet.
Yeah.
And you say Yorkshire. Yorkshire!
Yorkshire!
Like you're dying.
That was very apt. You did it really well.
Yeah, Yorkshire!
Yorkshire!
And there are a lot of other things, like they say Shouty American. Let's see, what else? There's a dunny.
No, wait, that's Australian.
Sorry, that's the A for Australian. I apologize. Hold on, I'll get back to you.
I remember Rick did one of his first live streams as well, and I was the only person in the chat, and I was like, all right, Rick, how you doing, pal?
Rick Joystick, is that a reference to genitalia?
No, that's Rick Joystick. Rick Joystick, the YouTuber. And if you follow him, guys, he does. Rick, feel free to elaborate on this, but I remember you were kind of like a bit of gaming and a bit of general banter and stuff, weren't you? So
I am subscribed to him. That's awesome. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Who is this Marty's crew?
I don't know. I heard his name was Tony, but I didn't believe it.
Yeah. Is this the guy that has all the kids?
Yeah, the 17,000 of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Gaming. All right, Rick.
There we go.
It would be funny if that was sort of like another word for something else.
It would. Okay, my next challenge to you, Mr. Inspired John, is how many impressions can we do between us?
You start with one, and I'll follow your lead. You go first.
Okay. So my first impression will be Roz from Monsters Inc., the big slug thing. You ready? This is going to be pretty loud, so I'm going to apologise, Sean. Mike Wazowski. None of this ever happened, gentlemen. I like that one. I like doing that one. And I don't want to see any paperwork on this.
Okay.
Come on, Smart Pants, what you got? Oh, well, now you... Oh, no. Pull those back in.
Can you hear me?
Unfortunately, yes.
Hey, what happened to Snowflake? What happened to him? What happened to me? For 7 years I've worked with the dolphin. And he says to me, again. And I says to him, again. And Roy is coming with the stuffing and the white tiger, and I am gone.
That's totally Robin Williams.
That's the abridged version. There's a whole lot more to it.
You have loads more than me. I only have like 2. So my next one is David Attenborough from the amazing David Attenborough TV shows and all that sort of jazz. You ready?
Do I have a choice?
No.
Okay.
Yes, budget. Well done. Okay, so here we have the lesser spotted inspired John. You can notice him mostly by his big hair and the way that he frowns and looks like a fairy cake. And he's doing that to me again because he's a douchebag. And frankly, I think I should swear at some point soon because that's what David Attenborough should do. Okay, there you go. Your turn.
David. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thanks, Diana.
Huh.
Do you know David Attenborough just quietened the entire of Glastonbury? He came up on the stage. He's 93 years old, guys. And he came up on the stage and everybody was like...
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I have a challenge for you on this one because I can't do this well.
God.
Can you do Yankee from Yankees Outdoor Adventures?
Well, when it comes to being a Yankee from Yankees Outdoor Adventures, all I tend to do is like, that's about it. I haven't nailed the accent. This is the problem with Yankee, but I can do Needy from Needs More Subs if you need me to do.
Oh yeah, do Needy.
Okay, guys. What we are going to do today is we are going to say hello to Black Spada. It is good to see you.
To the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes. There we go.
Yo, I know what to do Yankee. I was able to do Yankee, but only with the computer voice because I said something. I can't. It's you got to like take everything out, move back, and then I can't do. I can't do it no matter what I do.
Speaking of which, let's invite them up. I'm bored.
Inviting Yankee up?
Why not?
Yeah.
I'm bored of you already because I said it.
You're really mean.
I know I am. There he is. Let's invite him.
He might come on. He might not.
He might. Guys, feel free to go and abuse Yankee until he comes on, and then he can do his own impression of himself.
Oh my gosh! I wonder if Yankee could do him. He looks like a skinny Rodney Dangerfield, doesn't he? Yeah. Nick, Halloween, pick your nose.
Black Spider, what song have you got stuck in your head?
Oh, wait. I can do Mike from The Young Ones. That's a British TV show.
Wait, stop. Hello, Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen. It's very nice to see you. Thank you for coming, me and I can't talk anymore, John. My mouth's not working. While me and John spoke a lot of rubbish.
There we go.
There he is, look. Yankee Doodle. You alright, buddy?
Who is that guy? Is that
a I don't know, Paul. I don't know.
Did you
welcome to the stream, Yankee. And,
Williams?
What first?
I thought maybe you went back in time and got a young Robin Williams. Yes.
I got my chair on my chest.
No, you're not definitely not hiring it for him. Yankee, can you do an impression of yourself, please? Because we're terrible at doing impressions of you, so can you do an impression of yourself?
What the hell? Say that again.
Can you hear me? John,
It's a little choppy.
You got to do an impression of yourself, Yankee. We were trying to do impressions of you.
Of me?
Yeah.
Uh,
Ela, get over here.
Ela! I don't want. She's laying in the shade. I don't want to get her. It's pretty hot out today, and the heat bothers her.
Oh man! By the way, Yankee, thank you for all your help sending nice people over here, Tom. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Rant away, Yankee. Shut the hell up, Dee Dee. We're not ranting. No. You can rant later.
Did you get many raw dogs?
Yeah, I think so. We got quite a few in, so yeah, we're doing quite well. It's good to see a few new faces as well, so I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming, guys. Wow, we talk a lot of crap.
That's almost as bad as sending goat love.
Almost.
Yeah.
But she knows it was sent with love. So.
Yeah, they've had people that have rocked up and said, "Raw dog!" I'm like,
raw dog with love.
So
I hope it hurts.
Yankee, can you do any impressions of anybody famous or anything?
No, really, I don't.
Well,
we got a jet. We got a jet gonna fly over. It might get a little noisy on my end. My picture went out. It'll be back.
My picture went out.
It'll be back.
There you go.
Boom! All right.
Oh my God, that was such a good impression.
Here we go. Ready? Impression. Yo, Adrian! I did it!
Oh, I forgot I could do that too. Hey, I love you too. Any more impressions before I move on to my next amazing topic for tonight? As you can tell, I've planned this really well, guys.
I have an impression of budget bushcraft.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you gonna say something?
Don't talk so much. That's it.
I still say it would be an epic live show if we can get budget bushcraft talking to Joran.
It'd be the quietest live stream ever.
Yes.
It'd be like this.
Oh wait, that's not
All
not how
about
it
you
would
guys.
go. That's not how it would go. It would go like this. I'm not living at home anymore. I have to live somewhere else. On the other end.
You are bad people.
He laughed because of the delay. He would laugh at the wrong time for every goofy thing we did. So then we got serious because we thought that he was serious, and so we're talking about animals with cancer and things like that, and he's like, yeah, and we're like, no, and then he stopped. And it got awkward again.
Okay, guys in the chat, who can you do impressions of? I want to know. And I'm going to challenge you to it later on. Okay.
Floral Jungle was doing a pretty good one of Michael in my stream earlier.
Saying what?
Never mind. You had to be there. If you weren't there, that's all I'm saying.
Uh-oh. I don't know. So you people nowhere. Okay, guys. So, Yankee, you have to elaborate on this one, right? But John, from talking to John, we realised that the level of difference between British and American, there is still quite a bit of difference, so in communication and stuff. So, John, show everybody kind of what you do when you need me to re-say something. You gotta talk, well, buddy, because they can't see you.
I push the reset button for American English.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
And then I have to say it in a very posh British accent, and then he understands it. So, you guys in the chat as well, have you guys noticed that there is still like a difference between English and American English? Like just the communication sometimes gets a little bit, messed up.
When you say you're going to go to a boot sale or something like that, or
car boot sale, yeah.
Car boot sale.
Yeah.
And that means like yeah, like it means that you're going to sell stuff out of the trunk of your car, which to us means it's stolen.
Well, it probably usually is.
Yeah. But we don't announce it. We just go, hey, do you want to see something? Then we open the trunk of our car and we either push you in there or we sell something from it.
One or the other. It just depends what city you're in.
Right.
How sketchy is that? Okay, I'm just going to check my picture. You two mute yourselves for a minute.
Okay. Hi, Yankee.
How you doing, John? How you been, man?
I'm good. I'm good. How have you been, man?
I actually just got done sending some feedback to YouTube. Yeah, they wanted some feedback every time I encountered a problem. So I'm going out of my way. I want to be a good, I want to be I want to do my job and do my part. And if that's what they need for help from me, I'm going to give as much of the help as I can.
I heard you were also going to take a car ride to California.
Well, if I could get a car ride, I'd walk if they. I tell them in the video, but they got to do two things for me. One, they got to put me on payroll, and two, they got to give me a guarantee they'll fix my problem when I arrive. And I'd grab my backpack and leave tomorrow.
So, guys,
you'll see it. You'll see it later. It's all in a video.
Send $9.99 to get Yankee to California.
Oh my god! But yeah, for just $2.99 a month, you can sponsor Yankee for
bingo
for walking his ass off to California. Hang on, what do you call it in the chat as well? Des just put 2 nations divided under a common language. Yes, it
Absolutely.
is. Yorkshire being a third language, to be fair, because I can talk English and then I can talk Yorkshire too.
Yeah.
And Mr. Derpy just put about doing the impressions in the chat. He was all like, can't we just cheat and quote a famous person and write it in the chat? So, like, I'll be back for Arnold Schwarzenegger. I just realised that I can do a really terrible impression of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Look at Yankee's face. The anticipation's killing him. Look at his face. Okay, you ready? So it's not I'll be back. It's put the cookie down! I thought that was really good.
That sounds like Steph. Put the cookie down!
Put the cookie down! Marty, are you going? Oh, bye, Marty. See you later, buddy. Thank
Marty,
you for coming.
Are you watching? Wait, Marty, are you watching with Kay?
Have they? Delay on Yankee's face there. It's the scream! Hang on a minute. Yankee, can you move? Yankee, move out of the way again. John's just...
That's against community guidelines right there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It's a toy! It's a toy, people!
I felt violated by that violence.
And I was offended.
And I'm flagging this stream
Okay, I'm
right
cutting you
now.
I'm just going to talk to people by myself.
I also feel bullied. Okay. I don't know what she's saying. I feel bullied.
Yeah, you should always feel bullied by me. Hey, John, do you think we should tell people about the Niagara trip? The travel.
Let me think about it.
That's it. I'm going to shoot you again.
Yes.
Okay.
I think you should, definitely, because this is going to be crazy. Because they don't know. I mean, they might know about the Niagara trip, but they don't know what you and I have planned. Sexually. No, I'm kidding. They don't know what you and I have planned for movie making.
Yes, we do. We have good ideas for movie making. We have great ideas, in fact, for movie making.
Yes.
Well, we got to get you back on the good side of the border, and so I can meet up with you, and definitely make some epic video.
Let's do it. What we should do is pencil me in for like next year at some point when I like miraculously manage to steal some money from somebody, and we should get me out in the wilderness in my totally uncomfortable zone where I'm like,
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
that bush is moving. What do I do? And you're like, go poke it with a stick.
Here, put this on. What is that? It's Sasquatch.
We'll take you snipe hunting.
Snipe hunting.
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys!
That's
You think
You will do great.
hey, I can shoot a gun, you know.
They would. The snipe would be attracted to your accent. I'm telling you. You'd be a natural.
Absolutely. So would a
You know,
couple of
literally 9/10 of America, they always turn around to me. The two things they say to me is, one, are you Scottish? Sorry, yes. And two, oh my god, I love your accent. Every time.
Well, if you're in Texas, they'll just say, bless your heart.
Yeah, in Texas, they'll just be like that. Wow, get the hell out.
You're
Maybe.
not keeping up with Texas anymore.
Okay.
Clearly.
Well, they're not friends with me anymore.
Not well.
Hi, Stacy. Thanks for coming, pal.
Stacy Morgan, how's the wall?
Stacy wants to know about the Niagara ship.
Yes, but I
Oh, there
still
you
want to
go.
know about.
Okay. Let me tell everybody, because we've just gone off on a random tangent, chaps.
I know. Well, right
It's just
ahead.
me. It's my terrible live stream, and that's what it is. Mr. Derpy, I legit thought you were Scottish as well. Crap. Okay. Anyway, I digress. So, 20th of September. John, help me out.
21st.
21st of September. Oh, how close. So we are meeting up on the Canadian side of Niagara, and there's going to be a big bunch of YouTubers there, and we're all going to get very drunk, and then we're all going to beat John to death with a stick and a spoon, and I don't know. It's just a big meet up, and we're all going to have great fun.
Yeah, it's actually what it's turning out to be is factional. You see, here's what happened a number of weeks ago. No, I'm just kidding. What we're going to be doing is having a great time, guys. You can either go to Susan's Creatives, putting together a sort of like a how-to kind of thing on things that you can do as a YouTuber. I think Viva Fry's going to be there, right? Maybe.
Yep, he's just about to crack 100,000 subscribers as well, so he's going to have a right party.
Right.
You guys should really have like a list of Canadian laws so the Americans don't get in trouble over there.
What about the English?
Bring the guns across the border, you'll be all right. Yeah.
Any new faces there? What, Dee Dee, do you mean at the meetup? And also, Des, I am not a southerner. You insult me, sir. I may be a southerner to you, but I am not a southerner.
A southerner.
So yeah, yeah. Well,
Pauline Newman, right? Pauline
Newman's coming, yeah.
Stacey Morgan.
Yeah.
Like a trillion other people that I can't think of off the top of my head are going, and we're all gonna meet up near it's the nice side of Niagara where they pick up the garbage and they don't just throw it in the water. And we're gonna hang out with a bunch of really nice Canadians. We're actually gonna be there a week early and go up to Montreal with a friend of yours who's having a birthday party, and we're gonna party like it's like we're older. That's it.
Like I still want it to be 1999 and I'm still young.
Right, me too. And Prince is still alive.
Oh, but Canucks. It's a good hockey team. Good hockey team, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Budget says, tell Yankee I'll pick him up on the way to Niagara. Along with the, it says with a bag of lime and and a shovel. I don't know what that's about, but
You don't know what that is about?
No. We're going to have to sneak him across the border and then back in.
Don't go anywhere with an American who's got a bag of lime and a shovel in his trunk. Just trust us on that one, Rachel.
Actually, just don't go anywhere with an American.
Well, that's probably your best bet, but you're going with John, so I didn't want to scare
Could be
you.
risky, right? It could be risky. To be fair though, I got in the car last time with Susan, and he was like,
I want to see a boxing match between you and John, just because I want to see him get his butt kicked.
She would kick my ass.
I would kick his ass, and you know it.
Yeah, I mean, There's only one way that I would win, and that'd be that I would have to just like go full force, holding my head at her, and it wouldn't be boxing anymore.
No, the only way that you would win, John, is if you did this to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only one way he would win, and that's if he cheated.
Yeah. And she's a
Have
good
a full-on
boxer.
crotch kick.
Do you ever see her in like full garb, man? Look back at some of those videos. She's like, there's a reason they call her the Wall.
Guys, in the chat, how many people would like me to do a video where I'm kicking John's ass? Just curious.
Yeah, hey, for $1.99, we'll have Rachel kick John's ass. If you guys want to donate $1.99, all she's got to do is get $5. $5 total, and she will just beat the living dog crap out of him.
Yeah, it will be
the crap out of him, but there's no particularly good reason.
If you donate $5.99 to the cause, we will do an unlisted live, and you can join. And what you do is you just get in on that little thing right there, and that'll be it.
John, Des was like, everyone. They want me to kick your ass. Only problem is I've not got a super chat on, so nobody can donate, I'm afraid.
No, poor John. I have your back, my friend. It's okay, Floral. I'm willing to take one for the team.
Who put that? Oh, Floral. Did I thought you were on my side. You call yourself English.
Back in John's younger days, he used to take on the whole team. No.
Not like that, Yankee. I was not. And by the way, guys, just if you're an American and you say the word tart, apparently that means in the United States that it meant that you were kind of like maybe like effeminate or whatever. You had sort of like kind of girly, whatever you want to call it. So apparently I was just busted with just hanging around chit-chatting with Rachel, and I started calling her a tart because I thought it sounded funny in Yorkshire. Apparently that means a slut.
No, a slut is a different thing. But a tart's slightly less worse, and a slut is like worse.
Well, what? So like a tart, only sleeps with like a certain number of people, and then the slut is like more? I mean, are we talking an amount?
A little bit. So quite more insulting to call somebody a slut. Anyway, I need to digress just for a second because the Wall has just joined the chat.
Oh, Donald Trump's alter ego. Did anybody notice, by the way, that he crossed the border illegally into North Korea?
Well, you couldn't quite say illegally. You couldn't say illegally because he asked permission.
He did. Yeah, the Kim guy was like, go on then, quickly.
He did. He literally said, "May I cross?" And Jim there said yes.
I need to.
You know what I loved more about that was all the media running around. Like you watch them guys running around. They were funny. And then when they took Trump inside, a little like behind the scenes story, they wouldn't let the American media in, and they all like about had a heart attack. It's like because he just took the president, and they weren't letting no Americans in. And I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious.
I think I got to admit, like if there was ever a cool thing that Trump did, where he just said, "I don't care." He just walked right into North Korea without anybody. Like that just basically, it's like, hey, your fly's open. I don't care. I want it open. This. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, guys! Just to interrupt as well, I didn't realize the Wall had subscribed. So thank you so much. I do appreciate it. If anybody else wants to help me, then please feel free to subscribe. Just give me a message or drop me a comment, and I'll be like on it like a car bonnet.
A car bonnet. No, I'm holding myself up.
All over it like a cheap suit. So.
I'm holding myself up in this chat.
John, I'm going to switch you up. You're doing me head in already. Also, what do you call it? Mr. Derpy just put Rachel Rawson live stream today discussing types of prostitute. Tart, slut, slag. What
was the last one?
Slag. Slag.
Slag. That must be like a lot lizard.
Kinda, I suppose. It's kind of on the same level as slut. So yeah.
Do you know what a lot lizard is, Rachel?
She does not.
Go on then. I've heard of it though. Thank you very much.
It's a truck driving term, really, more than anything. But at truck stops in the parking lot, there are young ladies that they refer to as lot lizards.
Not necessarily young.
They're usually
Oh,
young
no.
working girls trying to go to college, I'm sure,
Or to the next town.
or to the drug dealer, whatever.
Or, yeah. They usually
Can I
have
get some meth out of you guys? I'll help you out.
But now, as a CB user, I keep losing my camera here. Maybe it's back again.
You rubbish.
As a CB user, I can tell you guys this. Lot lizards have changed their sex over the years, and now lot lizards are majority young men and no longer women.
What?
Yeah. Does that tell you a little bit about the trucking society or what?
We need to talk to Gary from Life on the Trail.
We need to discuss
Gary.
this.
Gary,
Did you see what budget just put in the chat?
Slag
Classy lad.
best search Pornhub.
Yeah.
Best search on Pornhub.
Search on Pornhub.
I'm curious. Has anyone ever
Could
gone
you
to
put the
Pornhub?
link in there? No, don't do
Yeah,
that.
please
First
put
of all,
that.
that's such a
Porno
breach of
link in budget. I
community
will
guidelines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been
don't
off you.
do that.
She can take you out there, but she can. She's tough.
Didi just wrote, Rachel, have you noticed John's illumination crowning, giving him that saint-like holiness? No, Didi. No, I haven't. Not whatsoever, because he's a douche.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I take that as a kind word. I wear that as a badge of honor. And by the way, the American spotted lot lizard can be noticed because of the shirt that they wear. It says, ass, gas, or grass. Nobody rides for free.
Oh my
That's it.
god.
And
Love
it's
it.
also a popular bumper sticker.
What was I going to write? Hey guys, here's one for you. Randomly. I just noted this down earlier on just because I thought I could do with a few different topics tonight, just for the sheer hell of it.
I
Well,
love how you say good night. It's night.
well, it kind of is. Still light though. But what brightens up your day?
Never.
Other than me, obviously. Don't all jump at once.
Oh, you're asking. I thought you were asking the chat.
I was asking everybody. You can all go back.
Well, what, Yankee? What brightens up your day?
What
See,
brightens up
right?
my day?
Yeah.
Honestly or jokingly?
Honestly. Oh,
Waking up in the morning.
That's true.
I love the mornings. I love them. I love them. I love them. I wake up purposely hours before anyone else is awake. That's my me time. I love to be awake when all the assholes of the world are still sleeping. It's just kind of like it's hey, well, yeah, you're still asleep, John. John's usually about an hour later. John will start creeping around. And that's when I know the assholes are getting up.
well, just because John's like, hi!
Hey Pam, how are you? Hi Pam. How you
Hi,
feeling? Pam,
Thank you for joining us, Pam.
Pam had to sell her car.
What's that?
Ah,
She had to sell her car, I believe.
Oh,
well, no.
Yeah, it was I believe so.
John, have you seen that? Shauna's digging me about the skunk. Look, I like your new hair colour. Thanks, Shauna. It took me about a year to do it. Okay, guys.
Hair color. Yes, it is the normal hair color. Actually, it changed when she was 10 to gray.
10. Yankee, get out of the goddamn way again. Swear to God. Shut up, you, for a minute.
That's why you don't give English people guns. See what they do? Like Americans have restraint. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we learned the first time we went to jail that we can't point.
Sorry, Yankee. I was shouting
Oh, yeah,
all right. I feel so happy seeing you as the live stream's usually way too late. It feels really nice catching up. I know it's like dinner time for you guys, isn't it?
It's good to see Floral Jungle. I like her a lot. She's awesome.
I do too.
She's been
Awesome community member.
If you guys ever want to see how to leave the most meaningful comment, just read some of Floral's comments. Honestly, it'll bring a tear to your eye. Maybe it'll make your heart feel warm. Maybe you'll have to go to the bathroom. I don't know, but it's good stuff.
Dee Dee says she's that ancient now that she doesn't have to bother with hair dye.
Aw.
I can't do it. I'm trying to maintain the minimal. You see that tiny bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Credibility there.
Oh,
you see it squished in between my fingers really, really hard. Yeah, I'm trying to maintain that.
No,
It's not happening.
Dignity.
John,
Yeah.
what brightens up your day?
Being able to go to sleep.
Oh yeah, I like doing that too. Good stuff.
I love hanging out with the
afternoon
kids in the
nap.
car. Yeah, an afternoon nap, absolutely.
An
But
afternoon nap.
Oh man, afternoon naps are amazing. Yes.
yeah, the worst is that you can never really recover from the afternoon nap. That, like, I don't know about you guys. Like, you have the
The
nap,
trick-
you're like, oh,
The
wow.
trick to an afternoon nap is to not let it exceed an hour and a half. If you go 2 hours, you just messed yourself up. You'll have trouble waking up the rest of the day until it's time to go to bed. Then you can't sleep.
Yeah, nailed it perfectly. I think half an hour is just like an hour is spot on for a nap. Guys in the chat, your thoughts on that one? Budget's like, I'm taking a nap right now. Right, every move out of the way. I shoot Budget as well. We've lost Yankee again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my camera. I don't know. I think maybe it's just Hangouts is having a little bit of a fit today. But you know they're getting rid of it, so.
I know. Nobody touch it because I'm doing really well so far. Nobody touch it. Okay.
Okay.
I don't look very different between what you see here in the picture anyway, so.
One's just got a hat and one just shouts a little louder. Okay. I'm probably going to set Yankee off on one here, which is the idea. There you go. He's got his hat on. So, right. Guys, in the chat as well, I'm curious about this. I want to know people's thoughts on this one. So, as a YouTuber, and this is for you guys as well, do you guys prefer to see like a person's personality in the video, or basically what it is I see quite a lot of people that make YouTube videos purely about YouTube, and don't get me wrong, I think they have some good facts and stuff like that, and they help, you know, like Yankee helps loads and loads of people in the community, and you know it all helps us push a little bit further. But sometimes I just think, you know what, I don't want to see a video specifically about something on YouTube. I want to see a video on your personality or some kind of fun you've had or something like that. So Yankee, shoot.
I would say though, there's a tactic to that. Okay. There's two type of communities. Okay. There's the YouTubers who are creating videos, and there's a lot of them. Okay. I mean, there's over 1 million videos uploaded a day on YouTube. So when you make videos for that approach, you are actually marketing for people that are on YouTube every day. And then when you go to another aspect is your viewer aspect, that's where you get more personal vlogging and things like that, because they're creating for, you know, for viewers. But I understand you guys like Nick Nimmons or Brian G. I fully understand what they're doing, but I don't think the advice on growing your channel and using themselves as an example really fits, because they are outright targeting every creator on YouTube, and there's a lot of them. You know, I mean, so if that's your niche, you're going to grow. I mean, I would think, you know, as long as you're giving good advice and you got a likable personality to some extent.
Yeah, I suppose you can put the two together, can't you, actually, as well, in saying that. Yeah, don't get me wrong, though. Like, I do appreciate it, and they do offer great advice. They totally, you know, anything from which camera to have to best, like, lighting to everything. It's brilliant. You can find any resource you need on it. But sometimes I just think, I don't know, I just prefer myself. I just prefer the whole, you know, showing your personality or something like that. So,
if you've got a good personality to showcase.
Oh, well, I'm kind of knackered then. I'll leave you guys to it. I'll see you all in a bit. Then I better take my personality over here.
There's another word. But no, I mean, there's like, you know, you gotta have you have to have a certain amount of personality if you want to live stream, okay, or you have to be like top, it's like spot on your information, okay. It's one or the other, and if you could do both, that's your white whale, you know.
Yeah.
That's great. Other than that, yeah, you gotta be you've got to stick to your niche. We were talking about that on the Creator Spotlight show the other day. It was what is your niche? And I'm like, I don't have one. I just like to screw around, you know. That's you know. And then so, you know, Sean finally said one day, he was like, look, it's the personality that you have. They come to see you, so you know. And I was like, okay, so that's my niche. And they're like, well, yeah, you know. And I'm like, all right, okay. So
it's the same with Yankee, I think, as well. You know, you come on and you're just like shouting like the hell out of everything, and I'm just like, yep, that'd be Yankee.
Yeah, but Yankee's like on all the time with information. You know, sure. Which makes him doubly effective.
Yeah, Yankee can attack from both sides.
Right.
Well, I mean, I consider myself a no niche channel, you know, or niche, however you want to say it. But I consider myself to not really have one because of the topics I get onto. You know, I mean, I don't just talk about one particular thing. So, you know, when it comes to that, I think it's harder to grow a no niche channel for a reason. The reason being your community, the group you grew, they're not going to be into every one of your videos. And if you want to grow fast, you need your entire community to show up to your videos. So you have to appeal to all your subscribers if you want to grow faster. Why does that make you grow faster? Well, because I got, like right now, I'm pushing 3K on subscribers. If I produced a video that appealed to every one of them, they would blow my video up on day one. That would push me up in ranking in the whole 9 yards. But my videos don't appeal to all my subscribers. They only appeal, each video appeals to a portion. And that holds me back.
Wall.
Are you good now? You feel better now?
Yeah.
But no, I'm kidding. Yeah, he's very valid point. Yeah, John, go and read the wall out, because I was just about to.
The wall has a good point here. The wall says, I feel the advice from big YouTubers is not necessarily good advice for us small YouTubers. Hey, you know what?
I agree.
I would say there's a certain amount to that. And I say that because when I was on, I go back to this because it's happened recently, on the Creator Spotlight show with Mike. Mike himself, his own channel he's got a lot of subscribers. He's a big channel. But he says and admitted right out front, he goes, I always forget that people don't remember that's something I gotta say is your thumbnail first, your title, and then your description. Because I told him that, like, when he went live on his introduction, he said, now that you're here, blah 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 blah. And I thought, what do you mean now that you're here? And I realized, oh yeah, they were able to click because of what he did. So all that other stuff that he did that we all talk about doing, it worked for him, and they got there. And now they're watching his intro. Now he can say whatever he wants. So for the wall, you know, like, it reminds me of just things like when I did like my introduction to live streaming, like, you know, how to do things for live streaming. You know, they are for smaller tubers. They help you move forward. They help you, you know, you practice, you know, that kind of stuff. It's all geared towards small tubers, you know, at least, and my own experience, because that's all we really have to offer is our own experiences.
Yours are nuts. That's nuts experience.
Right. Well, see, that's probably the most important thing to remember, is that any of the advice you receive from anybody is most likely just advice that works for them. No one can really tell you what's going to work for you. You're going to have to get out there and do it. And, you know, and you're going to catch on. You know, telling somebody thumbnail description or thumbnail title description, well, that's kind of a no-brainer, because that comes down to the search. Those are important no matter what, but they're not it. That's not the end of the road at that point. Now you got to keep people on your video. And I can't give you that advice of how to behave or how to act. That's going to be your personality that you're going to home in on. You're going to learn how to perform on YouTube. How do you do that? Like John said, by practice, by doing more and more stuff. A live stream is a great way to get comfortable with your camera and to be more comfortable being a creator.
Yeah, the more you do it, the more you get used to it as well, don't you? I must admit. I'm just going to jump back in before you two take it onto a YouTube expressive tour. So earlier on, Didi just put, I'm not a creator, but I love watching people being themselves for my own development and learning skills. Entertainment, I have my favourites. Finding new souls is wonderful. I actually really agree with that, Didi. There's certain people that I just click with, and I have to watch time and time again. You know, John's not one of them. No. And also Pam later on shaking his head now. Yankee's laughing. So Pam as well put, I love your personality. I presume yes, you need me. I think that.
You know, we all as creators we upload a lot, and I think for any one person, too much of anybody is too much. So I don't, you know, for me, it's personally, it's hard to want to watch the same person every day.
Yeah.
I need a little more variety in my life than that, and I expect my viewers need more variety than to watch me every day. You know, I mean, I think that's just something we got to come to an acceptance with.
Yeah.
John, are you trying to climb up that chair? What's going on?
No, I have a screw loose in the chair.
Well, I can't use that. All right. I think as well, I think we should maybe wrap up before you two go off on the YouTube challenge again.
Well, hold on. Before you end it, there's something that we need to ask the audience. But you go ahead and say what you got to say. But
all I got to do is shoot you and Yankee afterwards. That's all I got to do. I'm not busy.
Before we go, just go ahead.
I got. I think Dee's actually summed it up quite well. And you know, escaping our troubles by coming here and finding like-minded souls to connect with. I like that.
Yeah, that's good. That is good.
Do you two need to say anything else before I tell everybody about your channels again?
You don't have to tell anybody about my channel. They already know it's nuts. But I did want to say though, guys, do you want Rachel Rawson to go live again?
Send me a abusive email.
Because she thinks, guys, I'm just saying, she thinks that you don't want her to go live. She thinks
I do not think that. I'm just not I don't think I have anything madly interesting to say.
Hammer that chat, guys. Do you want to see Rachel go live again? Give us an answer in there right now. Give us a yes, give us a no. Don't feel bad if you say no, but say yes.
Diana's like, yeah.
Now, the thing that I want to know is, all right, if you do want Rachel to go live, who would you love to see her go live with? I mean, not us. Obviously, we're just the
somebody else on the YouTube ones.
But who would want to go live with Rachel? And it can't be budget. That's weird.
I think I need to get Diana and Floral on. That's what I need to do. I need to get Didi
even
on.
at a distance, I wouldn't trust budget.
Should we should do a live where we should just me and you should just argue back and forth about being Scottish and English. That's what we should do. And we should get Mr. Durfee because he can be the Irish guy in that. Nailed it!
Ah, there you go. Didi said maybe introduce her followers to us all.
My followers? These are all your followers, except for Mr. Durfee.
He's got a bunch of soldiers behind her.
Marty's just come back in. Oh, welcome back in. There you are.
I'd love to see.
Yeah, I'm in and out. I don't know why that's doing that so bad today, but it sure is.
I think your phone's getting hot.
Oh, it could be. It could be. It was probably hot when I started.
Yep.
I presume that's a pretty good number of yeses then.
So, what guys? What do you think Rachel ought to talk about when she goes live? She hasn't done a lot of lives yet, but let's face it. You know, she's getting to that. She's getting to that 1,000 mark.
What would you guys like to hear about Rachel? Was there something you'd like to know about her? Is there some type of stream you would like to see from her?
Like, people are going to want to know, are you gay?
Everybody thinks I'm gay anyway, so, yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Well, in America, that just means happy, right?
Yeah, I'm totally just happy all the time. He's just run off now. Yeah, he says that and then runs off. What a pussy. No, I'm not gay, guys. I'm not gay.
I was going to say they had a big parade for you in New York yesterday. You missed it.
Oh, just for me? Oh.
Yeah, I believe so. See something on the news about it. They even superimposed a rainbow over the city to make it seem like God approved.
Nice. And then they did the right road dog all over the rainbow, the Yankee. Huh? Yeah. I love that.
No, I have no problem with that. You know what I do? I do honestly, I'll say it. I do have a problem with the parades because you cannot tell a child what gay is without telling them about sex. There's absolutely no way you can explain it. Google it. There's no explanation for gay without talking about sex. Sometimes sex isn't appropriate to talk about.
Surely you cannot just say, well, you know, a dude likes a dick. How the hell have we gone to this topic from where we started?
That's John's fault. John does that. He does that to us all. It's his fault.
Tangent.
Jeez, guys.
That reminds me as well. Happy Canada Day. Anybody?
No, I mean, I have no problem with the type of love anybody expresses. It could be same sex. You can love your dog. I don't really care what you love.
Dude, what about girl love?
I don't want to have to explain it to my kids. And when you're doing a parade down the street, tell me how I can explain that without explaining to a 5-year-old about sex.
Oh well, you can say simply, you know, so two guys want to be with each other, and that's okay. And
so you're saying I'm gay, Daddy, because I want to be with you.
Whoa, do you two need a minute? I'm trying to leave you two alone. Oh.
You see what I'm saying, right? You can't explain it. If you can sugarcoat it. You can sugarcoat it, but you can't explain it. You know, if you sugarcoat it, you're not telling them the truth. You're not telling them everything.
But there are people that are already in that he goes to school with. You know, like what's his name? James has 2 mommies or whatever. It's like, yeah, that happens. You know, sometimes you get 2 mommies, sometimes you get 2 daddies, sometimes you get a mommy and daddy. It's just the luck of the draw. You know, and you just like, well,
is that how you describe it, John, these days? Just the luck of the draw.
But that's not really an honest answer, is it?
Well, we haven't gotten to the point where I really am going to explain the rest of it to him, you know, until I guess that point comes across. But it worked for the moment. I mean, I'm not going to explain to him how a combustion engine works until the freaking car breaks down, and he really wants to know why it broke down. And I'll tell him about it. But until then, he just knows I push the button and the car runs.
I'd love to know how, Yankee, how the hell did you go from, like, you know, ranting about YouTube to ranting about how the hell do I tell my kid, you know?
Yeah,
it's John's fault. I mean, 100%.
John, just like set you off there. What the hell?
Yeah, what the heck?
Calm down. Calm down.
I can't look at the dude without thinking about gay.
What, John? It's his hair, dude. That's what it is.
All right.
Yeah, see, everybody else is cool with it in the chat. They don't care. Everybody do what you need to do. It's all good. Rachel's perfect.
About us?
Everything you've done before, yes, it is that. Yes,
you know what, Budget? I don't say a whole lot about Preston. He thinks he's going live on Instagram all the time because of all the Instagram lives we do. So he now takes his little, you know, kid pad, and he goes, "I'm going live, and I have 100% battery." Well, that's a good thing because that means I can talk for the full minute that it lets me talk. And that means I'm going to tell you about battery. There's a battery somewhere. And he just goes live and walks around. You know, 10 years ago, everyone would be like, idiot kid. Oh, my God. Put him in the, you know, remedial. Anyway, but that's what I tell him. So he just goes live on stuff.
Yeah, guys, now in the chat, do you understand why I don't go live? Because I get these 2 terrors in.
We are full 100% community members. We support Rachel Rawson, and that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Whatever word
use the word support when he should be using the word comment.
Regardless of her sexual preferences.
Absolutely. And yeah,
my dog loves terrible stuff, Yankee. It's terrible stuff.
Okay, let's see. What does Rachel have in her room that you can show people or tell people?
I have nothing that I need to show people in my room other than my gun.
Other than your gun. She's the only person.
If you guys get my dog, yeah, do you want to see my dog?
It's going to be, well, here we are talking with a 5-year-old. Yankee, do you have a dog?
Not like that one, no.
Would you said he's so going to hit that? What, the dog? I'm disturbed now. Oh my god.
It, man. You typed in the wrong time.
Can I just plug something while I'm here?
Ew.
No, John, come on. Jesus
No.
Christ. So let me just turn this back inside out. So, if you guys don't know in the chat, I play for a pair of ice hockey team, and they're very, very good. So if anybody wants to type in Sheffield Steel Kings on YouTube, by all means, feel free to support them because, yeah, like, we're awesome. Check that out. There you go.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we've got 3 more games, and we are at the top of the league right now. So I know they would appreciate the support. So I may have to put it in the description afterwards.
I think you should, guys. Check them out and cheer them on because, you know, there isn't a lot that goes on in Sheffield. And, you know.
Center of the universe, John. You know, it's center of the universe is Yorkshire.
That's exactly wrong. And Only Claire Jones, good to see you.
Who did you say?
She said hello. Only Claire Jones popped in. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Claire Jones.
Claire.
I'm good, buddy. How are you doing?
Claire,
How many more subscribe, Rachel? I don't know, Dee. I'm only on Google Hangouts at the minute. This is how I maintain my internet to actually work so I can talk to you people.
by the way,
Because I want to die, and then Yankee disappears, and you know. So it's just
Claire, how are the boys?
What, John?
I asked Claire, how are the boys?
Yeah, how are the boys? And how is was it Frenchie? It wasn't a pub, was it? It was a Frenchie player, wasn't it?
They were raising money for breast cancer awareness last I seen them, I think.
Yep.
Nice.
I believe so. I met only Claire Jones's kids. I mean, not in person, but on Yankees meet and greets.
They are
did an
awesome.
intro.
They did an intro for me. They were awesome.
Yep. And guys, this is
that.
how long we've all known each other. This is why you kind of feel comfortable with other people, stuff like that. The meet and greet for only Claire Jones, with only Claire Jones as the intro. Her kids, her boys. And the
Guys, do you think I should do what you two were trying to do earlier on? Has anybody got any random questions? Because obviously I don't go very long. I don't go live very often. So if anybody has any questions, now is the time to ask.
Got rid of the
poltergeist hairline. Yes, Budget. Well done for noticing. Look, I can even do this now. Look, I can.
Well, you know what? I can interview you if you want. Since I know enough about you, I could ask some questions here. Maybe.
Oh my God! Do I trust you to do that?
You are?
Yeah. Nice.
Well,
Definitely.
Explain to. Okay, Shauna. One of the things that maybe you may want to consider is just not promoting another live stream when you're in someone else's.
It's fine, okay. Guys. If anybody wants to go watch Pusa, don't worry about it. Pusa rocks. So it's all
okay. Good. What kind of hockey did the Steel Kings play?
They play car ice hockey. So basically, ice hockey in a sledge. You're sat in a big metal sledge with a big bucket on it. So if you've got a leg missing or a lower body disability, then you can still play ice hockey, which is awesome.
Now, a sledge is what? I mean, to those of us who don't know.
Okay, let me risk my internet here. So a sledge, basically, is a big plastic bucket with some foam in it to put your ass in. A big metal, bend for the long one. And then on the end of that, you've got like a little, another little metal bracket that you put your feet into. So basically, it's just there to support your body. And then your skates, your blades, are underneath your butt. And you've got 2 big sticks in your hands. And they have spikes on the end. So not only can you play ice hockey and shove people about, you can also stab them in ice hockey. It's great until you get stabbed.
Until you get stabbed. There you go.
But yeah, let me see if I can put this on. I'm going to show you a cool picture. I might regret this.
This year, you guys are at the you're at the height, right? Like you're number 1.
Yes, our team at the minute, we are doing quite well. So hang on a minute, let me show you a picture. There you go, guys. That's me trying to look like I know what I'm doing. So you see the spikes on the end of the sticks there? Yeah. And then these are the blades underneath your butt, and then you see the big the big U-bend of metal, and then your feet go in there, and it's got a little bit of the front end there to help you balance out. It's actually a lot harder than it looks to play that damn sport.
I think I've seen that picture on Instagram.
Yes.
Nice picture. Nice picture.
Hi, Preston!
Preston!
Hi.
Hey,
Yeah,
Preston! How does a combustible engine work? Ask your daddy.
Did you hear that?
What did you say?
He's talking. He actually said, "What is a combustible engine? That's an engine that blows up."
Yep, exactly.
Crazy Yankee is just trying to be crazy.
Budget's
Preston's
just
awesome.
Did you go potty? Did you go potty? Can you go potty for me? Right now?
I ask Hila the same thing every morning when she gets up.
You go real
Let's
quick.
go potty. You gotta go potty.
Then you can play your pad. Boom.
Yeah, is it bad that I asked myself the same thing?
No.
Hey, just in time, Preston. Nice to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming in.
John, can you tell Preston about the march in New York? What, you mean the Gay Pride Parade? Is that what's going on now?
I think so.
Well, they're doing it, and it's not like it's not like it's something that's going to turn around or change. I mean, I have to say that. They're doing it in Peru. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's all over the place. So, I mean, it's sort of like you're going to have to come up with a way to explain to a kid one way or another. It's here. It's like, it's like the internet. It's here. It's not going anymore.
Yep.
And,
Life is too short, in many aspects of many things that people get easily offended by or whatever the hell. Life is too short, Communication is the key to all things.
Will from Just in Time Prepping, how are you? It's good to see you. I'm just curious, Will, how are things going on? How are things going? He was on the show the other day. Let's see here. Did I miss? Okay.
I think I found him on Twitter as well, so we're all good.
Who's that?
Just in Time Prepping.
Will, yeah. Will's a great guy. He's
A lot of information too. He's got a great channel, guys. If you don't know it, check it out.
Yep, definitely.
John.
Yes. Oh, asking you questions. Right. Sorry.
Yeah, random one for you. What happened in the 1890s?
What happened? The Industrial Revolution in the United States.
Nice.
Child labor laws.
Good. Quick answer, history boy. You did a good job.
Getting ready for the 8-hour workday.
What then? Oh my god. I mean, people have been doing 8-hour workdays since then. Oh, swine.
Well, it was the first time that there was some of the first strikes that went on, like the coal strikes in West Virginia. There was in 1890.
The rednecks.
Yep, the rednecks. That's actually where
The
name
rednecks.
comes from.
Yeah, that's another where people say it's a prerogative term, guys. It's actually not. It talked about it was a group of coal miners. It wasn't a group of hillbillies that hated certain people. It was a group of coal miners fighting for their rights to have a safe job.
Yeah.
Strange that. We did that in the 1980s in Sheffield.
In the 1980s.
Yeah. Did you not know about that one, John? Surely. Come on, history boy. You should know about this. Margaret Thatcher.
We only know about what your country left us and what we rebuilt, and that's our history. We don't really care much about what happened after you left.
John, shut up, you. Speaking of which, in about 2 days' time, is it 2 days' time? No, 3 days' time. In 3 days' time, you can shout about that.
Oh, 4th of July, right.
There you go, buddy. There you go. Guys, how the heck do you pronounce Jay's name? J-U-F-M. Well, welcome. Can I go with Jay? Are you good with me called Jay? Because Jay's easy for me.
Do it like this. J-U-F-M.
J-U-F-M.
Yeah, just kind of like you're coughing, or like a twitch that you can't like. J-U-F-M.
J-U-F-M.
Hey, J-U-F-M. How you doing? I'm in the house.
You're like, oh,
Welcome, my
excuse me.
friend.
Oh my god, I love it.
Jay is fine. Jay is fine. There you go, right there.
Very good.
Yep. 4th of July is one of the most dangerous holidays we have here because of the fireworks. There are a lot of these around.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Homeless people.
Wait, is it the second most likely way of like because
Fireworks are safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember John telling me, guys, that like so many people. Obviously, the differences between England and America. Again, we were rattling on about this, and John was like, "Yeah, so many people like self-injure themselves with guns, like in a year in America. So is fireworks on the 4th of July the next second biggest thing that causes injury or what?"
I'm guessing home surgery.
Hand grenades are dangerous too if you pull the pin and throw it while holding the grenade.
What, throwing the pin? Yes, I would imagine so.
Well, it's true about interesting watching the protesters storm the Hong Kong legislature, then get raided by the police. Yes, that we talked about that this morning
Wow,
in the morning.
What? And you know what, man? Kudos to them for assembling such a large protest. We don't know what a protest is, man. Look at what they get together over there. Oh my Lord!
They kicked some serious butt, didn't they? They didn't mess about when it came to that, like peaceful.
Well, the police weren't. They said the police weren't messing around either, were they?
No, if you think about it, though, look at it from the standpoint of Hong Kong. I mean, you're a free, sort of a free city-state, right, under British rule, which is really, a financial aspect.
Did we do it again? Oh my god!
No, but you did it. You leased it. You leased it until like 1999 or 1997 or something like that. And then Hong Kong's supposed to be a free state, and then under the protection of China, guaranteed to have certain freedoms until like 2040 or some time like that. And they're kind of pissed off because China's sort of slowly putting their tentacles around it, bringing them in. And once you've had that sort of taste of that freedom of doing whatever you want with your finances, the freedom of being able to invest and all that other stuff, now you're being extradited for, you can almost get extradited for a crime and sent to inland China, which is a communist / capitalist society. You're giving up a lot of rights, and that's like going backwards to some people there. And
wow, I didn't know half of that. I must have that.
I'm sorry.
you just crack on, history boy. History and politics is just going to drive the chat, into a frenzy of hype.
I'm just saying that's just yeah. I mean, when you get a certain amount of freedoms and they're taken away, that's when things explode. It's sort of like well, you're not monetized at the moment, so I mean, it's kind of like saying. People talk about a civil WAR happening in the States because of tightening rights, or you're tightening rights. So I mean, there is a question about that. If you look at in the YouTubes, that is a big topic right now that's happening, and they're talking about that in YouTube. People are making videos about that.
Oh man, don't get me started on politics.
I don't think the states are organized enough with they can't perform a protest like Hong Kong can because they're not organized well enough for that. But that's not their fault. That's what public education does. That's why America is on the agenda it's on, to keep people from being groups that stick together. We want everybody against each other. That way we don't have to fight large groups.
There you go, Rachel. Welcome to American politics.
Excuse me, guys. I'm just going to take a quick nap.
She doesn't care. She just wants to play.
Talk about kill my live stream, YouTube. Good go. Stacy, have a great day, buddy.
We love you, brother.
Oh, cheers, buddy. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, guys, in the chat for coming in. I must admit.
The wall is Stacy.
The wall. John, you got to say it correctly. The wall.
The wall.
Movie guy.
The wall is Stacy. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah.
I'd like a lot. Something like that.
It's gonna be cool to meet Stacy. Honest.
It is going to be
kind
cool
of
to
funny
see.
though.
I can't wait.
Trying to build one of the biggest walls in America, and then he ignores the border of Korea, right?
Yeah, I know. That's kind of funny.
Irony there.
Riddle. Lincoln Riddle. Look at that. You got Lincoln Riddle in here, Rachel.
Lincoln Riddle! Hi,
Yeah.
Lincoln. It's been a while, buddy. Good to see you. How are you doing?
Riddle is the man.
I think Floral's going, guys.
What?
I think that's where she rolled. Look, she really enjoyed this well-done panel by Roomies.
Oh,
Are you going, Dee Dee?
Floral Jungle.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you so much.
The wall is going to be every day. There we go. Awesome. And Desmond Donders is... Oh, that's Bye Dee Dee. Okay, I got it.
Is that Eliza?
Rachel,
Am I right?
how tall are you?
What, me?
Yeah, in real life.
In real life, not the animated you.
That's it. That's as tall as it gets.
Yeah.
Look, I don't even go out of frame completely. I'm 5'1". I am a midget. I am 13 centimeters bigger than a midget. I've actually Googled it. Nothing against midgets, just saying.
Right. What kind of shirt is that? Oh, is that a...
Oh, this one?
Yes.
My boobs are Gryffindor, of course.
Oh, gotcha. I thought maybe it
How
was
else
your
would you
coat of arms. I thought it was your coat of arms. I think everyone in England has one.
Yeah, we do actually. I think we have one on our family cresty type of thing, and in our castle, obviously.
How's your family crested?
I don't know. She looks like,
I love that. When he does that stuff. 5 feet 2 inches, says Floral.
I'm actually like all the guys in the chat are like I've drawn like short people to me. This is good. I feel kind of tall for once. And then I look at John and I'm like, hey John!
Will goes, you want me to go over to Pooses? Not at all. Do not do that, please. That is not appropriate.
Well, you can do whatever you want, but you don't listen to him. He's not in charge. I'm in freaking charge.
No, it's just he'll go over to Pooses and say, come to Rachel's chat. It's not fair to Pooses.
Oh god, Budget loves midget chicks. Oh great.
No, Budget. Oh boy. What's the same height? So 1 foot. You're 1.5 inches off of 6 foot for Mr. Derpy.
He weren't that tall last time I saw him. Even though I just like had big shoes on.
In a big what?
I said I had big shoes on.
Oh, you have big shoes on.
He wasn't that tall last time I saw him. He sprouted.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
I know why. I now know why Floral Jungle might be leaving.
Why?
Somebody else just either went live or put up a vlog from... I know where Floral Jungle might be going. Pippa!
Why are you talking like that?
Because it's another English person, so I just assume you all just get together and do stuff together.
Of course, we all
That's why
talk the game, John.
It's that voice right there that makes me confused about John's gender.
I've always been confused about it, to be fair. Yankee, he's like, he's the most feminine dude I ever met. Who's all like, oh man! With a handbag.
America!
Yeah,
my son right now is upstairs doing a live.
What?
My son's upstairs doing a live. He's just recording himself.
Ah.
But I hear him going, oh, now we're live and this is the couch.
Oh, Worm's Eye went live. I need to check out Worm's Eye.
Yeah, it's Pippa. The revealing unknown. Greetings all here from Yankee Suggestion.
Nice one. Hey, revealing unknown. I like that name. Guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up before I bore people to tears and they can go to other live streams as well. So, John,
yes.
Feel free to, what's the word I'm looking for?
Play me out?
No.
Oh.
Just tell everybody that maybe don't know you, like Mr. Derpy, so much, a little bit about you.
Oh. Well, I'm married. I have a child.
No, not that kind of, let's not get into intimate details, just the general.
I'm into long walks on the beach.
Pina coladas.
I like I like making love in bed at night. No, I do a little bit better. I used to think
If he can get his wife on that program, he'd have it made.
I do a little bit of everything, but Yankee's the one who needs it at the moment.
Well, just tell me about you first, and then get to Yankee. Just chill out. Go for it.
Hey, if you want to see some crazy stuff, I know a little bit. Yankee and I go live a lot. We do. Almost every other night because we're bored and losers. And we try to talk about what's going on at YouTube and make fun of other YouTubers. And especially Rachel Rawson. And
yes.
Yep, we are getting together and we are going to hang out with Budget Bushcraft on the 19th of July. We're going to be
have a threesome
on an island.
Yep, threesome on an island.
Threesome on an island, exactly. When the girls get there, we'll let you all know, and we're going to live stream it.
You wish. Unless Yankees have some majorly good idea then.
Exactly.
Okay. You done? Are you good?
I am good. I'm done. I'm done.
Are you happy now?
I'm done.
Are you sure?
I'm done.
Okay. Yankee? Tell people about you that might not know about you. Most of them know about you because most of them came from you. But, again, Mr. Derpy might not know about you.
Yeah, I'm usually too loud for people to not know I'm in the room. That's probably pretty much sums me up. That's in real life as well as on YouTube. If I walk into a room of people, it's like they all know I'm there. I'm usually the last one to show up, the first one to leave, and everybody knows I'm there though. So that's me.
Nice. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate. Shouty American all around.
Absolutely.
Guys, don't get me wrong, I'm only saying that just because I like these two and I like to abuse them, so don't, think I'm hating on anybody because I'm not. Except for these two, obviously. Guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. I have really enjoyed myself again tonight. Mr. Derpy, it's been lovely to see you again, buddy. Take care. Along with everybody else, thank you so much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. If you don't know these two maniacs, one of them's already in the description below on the video when it processes, and Yankee will be in it shortly as well. And all I can ever ask for is thank you for your time and your effort. And if anybody gets the chance to shoot either of these two in the ass, thank you as well, Budget, for dropping links. Feel free. Just on an island anytime, just shoot in the ass.
Budget will not be shooting us in the ass.
I didn't mean that kind of shoot in the ass, John.
Yeah. Just be clear about that.
All right, guys. Y'all take care, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you so much. Say bye, guys!
Bye, guys!
Bye, guys!
See you later, guys. Thank you for coming.